Go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back.
Welcome back. Week 2.
Week 2.
Yeah.
This is Cootes Paradise, everybody. It's kind of bringing a tear to my eye that we are back here already. We thought we'd never make it, but we are here. We are back. It's Luca Nakua.
And Alex 44.
And Alex 44, also known as Misha. Thank you, everyone, for being back and sticking with us. It's been a long off season. And
it's been a long time.
We have missed football very dearly.
Yeah. Week 1 was awesome.
It was.
I will say I was surprised by a lot of things, but it was awesome. I just love watching football.
Yes.
Best feeling. Just sitting on your couch about 10 hours straight. If you're getting up for like dinner.
Yeah.
But
to go to the bathroom to get some food.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, but the couch is your safe haven on
Yeah.
Yes.
Once 1 o'clock hits and you sat down.
Yeah. You're just bedridden.
Oh, yeah.
You're bedridden.
Yeah. It's like being chronically ill.
Yes.
You can't move.
No.
There's something that's stopping you. There's like a natural force energy
Yes.
that doesn't allow you to get up from that couch.
I wouldn't want to do it though anyways.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. So, little update on things. There is no updates. We're back. This is just normal. We're spewing.
Yeah.
Then we got weekly picks and we got promising parlays. This is very easy for everyone because no change.
No
Except
change. Why would you change something if it's not broken? Don't fix it.
We do have a new intro, which we haven't played yet, but we'll get it now for everyone to listen to. And it sounds a little timid to start, but wait. Alrighty. This is the new sound of Cootes Paradise for the year. I don't know, maybe we'll change it up every single year.
Yeah, we'll see.
This is what we got today. So, without further ado,
Kind of like that one.
I also would like to preface
and
before we start spewing. Major credit to Misha for pulling up because he no longer goes to McMaster. So for him to drive out here every single week, this man is a trooper.
Respects.
This is what he does. The dedication to this pod. So if nothing else, listen for Misha's hard work and dedication to listening. So if you want to get the timer going, we can spew.
Without a further spew.
Without a further spew. I like that.
Yeah, 12 minutes starts now.
Okay.
Anything you want to get off your chest? Anything anything you want to let go of?
There's lots
of beans.
There's lots to talk about. I think we should start with the season opener.
Yeah. I mean,
The Chiefs looked really good.
Yeah, they looked great.
They looked really good.
I'd say like one thing I noticed was our pass rush wasn't that good. But it's kind of hard to pass rush Lamar in the first
Yeah,
place.
and I will say your defense did an exceptional job of taking every other option away from him.
Yeah.
So
He just had to run.
yeah, it was his
Good
only
pass coverage.
It was his only
overall.
option that night.
Yeah. And then like those 3-yard out routes to Likely were open, but like,
Yeah. And Isaiah Likely somehow had like 28 fantasy points or something like that.
He's
but
their tight end one.
anyone drafting Mark Andrews in the first round is absolutely crying right now.
Yeah.
Not with their first tight end pick.
Yeah.
Is absolutely crying. So.
I will say though, pump the brakes on Xavier Worthy. Like
I think so
he's
too.
a gadget guy. He's not going to be the one.
I think
Rice
so too.
is the one.
I think so too. And
Yeah.
that's what I think everyone's kind of blowing out of proportion. And I was
Yeah.
seeing on.
He had 3 touches, bro.
Yeah.
He got two touchdowns.
He looked explosive on all of them.
Yeah, like he's a big play guy, but like he's like a Jamison Williams.
Yeah, he's like a rich man's Mecole Hardman. Like
Yeah. No Rice. But
yeah. No, Rasheed looked good. It's just whenever he'll join Prison FC is going to probably bring Worthy some extra touches.
I don't even know what to think for that.
We'll just let the NFL handle that, and whenever it comes up, we'll discuss it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chiefs looked good. Lamar didn't.
I think he was just doing too much.
He was doing too much, but he again missed some wide open throws. Like, let's call a spade a spade. This has been a constant issue for Lamar. He's been a one-trick pony when the time is kind of crunched a little bit. Again, a nice give him credit to the nice throw that got called back, but it took him 3 tries to make a nice throw.
I know, yeah. He missed a bunch of
Zay Flowers was wide open, and he threw it right by him.
Yeah.
And even the fade route to Likely on first down was like he was open, and Lamar just saw him late and then made a subpar throw and almost injured Likely on that play.
Yeah, the one where he fell over.
Yeah. So anyways, Chiefs looked great. Lamar didn't.
Packers, Eagles.
You got to feel for Jordan Love.
I know. That sucks. Season opener, like poor field conditions. It's not what you want to see.
I do have Jaden Reed in my fantasy team, so I enjoyed his performance. He looked really, really solid.
He might take a toll now without
I
Love.
know.
That's something to watch out for.
But he looked explosive.
He did, yeah. He looked good.
I don't know what he did between now and last year, but he looked like a different player a little bit. He was fast out there. He was dynamic.
Yeah, he was torching them.
He was.
Yeah, unguardable.
And
so same as Saquon.
Saquon looked crazy.
He looks like McCaffrey. Like he looks like CMC.
But I spoke to Packers fans, and they said that happens with a lot of running backs against them. So
we'll see. Dude, I think he might torch the Eagles. I mean, the Falcons too.
Yes. He looked really good.
Yeah.
The Eagles are scary. But give the Packers credit.
Yeah.
They played a really good game.
It was a dogfight.
It was a dogfight.
Until the very end.
I will say that was maybe one of my favorite games of the weekend, if not my favorite.
It was really good.
All right, let's chat about Sunday. We can kind of jump all over the place. The Panthers.
Right now we got 8.5 minutes.
Okay, so we got time. Actually, no. I would like to start with the most important stuff. Deshaun Watson.
He sucks.
Looked really bad.
Dude, he sat out that year with the Texans, and then he just became a different human. He's not the same player.
I saw a stat where he was over 10 on anything that was more than 15 yards in the air.
He can't throw it down the field. So inaccurate.
I just don't know what happened.
He also doesn't see the field.
I know.
I saw like screenshots of plays where he was scrambling out the pocket, and there was a wide open receiver.
Yeah.
And he wasn't looking there, and he was just trying to run.
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's not good. Not worth the money. They made a mistake. Now they're just gonna have to soak it.
Yeah, the Browns are gonna be in cap turmoil.
I would just get back Flacco.
Yeah, honestly, he looked good, bro.
Yeah, Flacco's better than Watson.
40-year-old Flacco.
Yeah, as foolish as that might sound, they have a better chance to win with him.
It's probably true. The Cowboys look good though.
They looked good. Their defense carried again, which it always does, early in the season. So,
but no Dan Quinn though.
Cowboys.
No Dan Quinn, and it still stood up. So
yeah.
Give them credit. They just got a good unit. Kyler Murray, it looked kind of exciting.
He looked decent. He looked pretty good. Serviceable.
My favorite play was when Marvin Harrison was wide open. He just
dropped it. Or when he didn't throw it to him.
Yeah, he didn't throw it to him.
He probably didn't see the read.
So,
but I liked it when Marvin Harrison had a wide open pass, right in the breadbasket.
Yeah.
And he just dropped it. Yeah. And he goes, oh.
Now, I will say, Josh Allen is not going to play the entire season if he continues to do that.
Same with Lamar.
Yeah.
They can't run for however Lamar had 16 carries, dude. I don't know how many Josh Allen had. I can check.
Well,
but he had a lot of red zone rushes.
He throws the body a lot, and
Josh Allen had 9 carries.
Yeah.
And he
2 rushing touchdowns
dove into the end zone.
He hurt his hand.
Yeah.
That's the problem with that group. It's a rough, thin receiving core at the end of the day.
Yeah. They're just really Josh Allen dependent.
Yeah. So he needs to
be Superman every single game for them to win.
Well, you won't be able to stay healthy doing that. So I think the Bills need to figure something out game plan wise. It'll work against Miami this week because we always lose. So
no, but early in the season at Miami, you guys win.
Yeah,
you guys
but it's a nighttime game, so they don't have to have the heat.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Lucky
them.
That's
a good point.
But yeah, that's on that game.
What about the steel curtain?
The steel curtain, dude. The towels were out in Atlanta, bro.
Dude, I think they had more Steelers fans than Falcons fans.
Dude, that was a fun game to watch.
TJ Watt might be the best. That might be the best defensive player in the NFL.
Yes,
I think that's a good argument right now.
It's not. It's been a good argument for years.
I know, but right now, especially what he did on Sunday.
How much more time do we got?
We got 5 minutes.
Okay. Kirk Cousins looked really bad.
Yeah, he looked rough.
Everyone, hey, at least Kyle Pitts got a touchdown. For all the Kyle Pitts believers out there, this is the year for Kyle Pitts. Let's see what else here. Anthony Richardson looked solid.
He looked great. Last year when they played the Texans, he looked great too.
Yeah,
just a matter of can he stay healthy?
If he can, again, Anthony Richardson was my QB1 going into that draft. So I thought the Colts came out again. Stroud looked really good, but I liked Richardson coming into the draft and thought he should have gone 1-1.
Yeah. Richardson and Stroud, both good quarterbacks.
Yeah, totally. I think it's going to be a fun little matchup in that division for years to come. So,
Vikings Giants.
Do you want me to give you the mic for this one so you can say what you wanted to? And
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give Misha my mic, so there may be a second, but he wants to say something using one of our new effects. Okay, here we go. Hang on.
Daniel Jones sucks. We got some new voices here. This is Luca now.
That was awesome.
Yeah, Misha was dying to say that in that voice. So I think you got a little recoil on the double mic, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
We have to figure out how to get the effects on his microphone.
But it's no issue. I think once a week I could say Daniel Jones sucks.
In that voice. Well, we have lots more voices, so
I can change it up every week.
Here.
This is Daniel Jones in your nightmares.
I like that one too.
That's a good one. Sam Darnold looked really good though.
He did.
He looked like he won't make any stupid mistakes.
I know. I picked the Giants to win that game, and that was foolish.
I'm Daniel Jones' #1 hater though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So
I picked the Vikings.
Okay, what else? Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jags Dolphins.
Yeah, sure. Let's talk there.
We got 3 minutes.
Okay, I will say, again, I'm the biggest Tua fan out there, but I will critique when he didn't play well. He was inaccurate, which is what he is meant to do in the first quarter, and he was not looking like the Tua we saw last year. But then apparently he had some nice speech at halftime and it rallied the troops, and then everyone looked better after half. So maybe
also,
it was
sometimes it takes a while to shake off some of the rust. Yeah, from not playing for 200, 300 days, whatever it was.
Yes, but make myself clear that if they come out looking like they did in the first half, we will not beat Buffalo on Thursday.
Yeah, you guys got to get a good start to the game.
The Jaguars blanked in the second half.
Yeah. See, that's important though, if you could close a game or not. Yes. Because the Jags can't.
I know. There is something fundamentally wrong with them in being able to do that. But hey, I mean, they came back against the Chargers in the playoffs that year.
But against good defenses and good teams, they usually can't get it done when it matters.
Yeah, the Dolphins defense looked really solid in the second half.
In the second half, yeah.
In the second half.
In the first half, they were just running.
Yeah, they were letting everything.
You guys just weren't ready in the first half, I guess. But I don't know. But at least you guys flipped the switch.
They did flip the switch, and that is what separates solid teams from great teams, and I think that is a really good step for Miami to take.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how the Jags progress, but let's talk. I want to talk about the Monday Nighter.
Yes.
Because there was a glimpse of Aaron Rodgers looking good.
I know.
And then it all crashed.
I think it'll take a couple of weeks.
It will. It also, they had to go against, in my opinion, the best defense in the NFL.
Yeah, the most dominant, in my opinion, team in the NFL.
Yeah.
Top to bottom, they don't have any deficiencies, really.
They looked really solid yesterday and just every fluid part of the game. And the crazy thing to me is Jordan Mason comes out.
I was about to say that. Without McCaffrey, they'll still run the ball.
So
really well.
That a testament to their O-line, to their scheme?
Both.
Or
coaching, scheme, O-line, everything.
Because Jordan Mason, at the end of the day,
even Brock
was
Purdy
an undrafted free agent. Yeah. That, again, running backs do that sometimes.
I know.
But he was running out there looking like he was a second-round pick, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And, maybe it's the system. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's just when you have that level of talent within that system, it's it's exponential, the potential of what you can do with the run game.
Yeah.
That's why McCaffrey's done what he did last year.
The Sunday night game was also
That was a great game.
It was fun.
Yeah. Very impressive from the Rams, in my opinion.
It was. I thought they were going to win, and then
yeah.
I don't know what happened. I
had a feeling that the Lions, I picked the Lions, but I was impressed at how close the Rams kept it with there goes a spew.
That's what it is. And folks, we have that timer because we don't like to ramble.
Yeah.
And we try and keep ourselves tight to the timer. So we hope that you appreciate that. But looking for feedback if you guys want us to spew for longer. I mean,
I can do my quick little run through all the games.
Yeah, you want to do your quick minute run on. Just do the ones we didn't touch on.
Yeah, the ones we didn't touch on. Patriots got a huge upset against the Bengals. Joe Burrow always starts slow every year. Don't overreact. Titans Bears. Caleb Williams underwhelming, but
They pulled it off.
but their defense got them 14 points.
Panthers Saints.
Panthers Saints. Saints looked amazing against them. Panthers looked terrible. Broncos Seahawks. Bo Nix didn't look like awful. Made
He looked fine.
Made a bad interception, but
Yeah.
the Seahawks ended up pulling it out. Baker looked like
Awesome.
prime Tom Brady.
I love
Jaden
Baker.
Daniels didn't look awful.
He didn't. And I was high on him coming into the season.
But we'll see what happens next week. And without a further Spew, that's it.
Raiders Chargers.
Raiders Chargers. Chargers pulled out a great win in my opinion. Classic like Harbaugh win. Just run the Barack and play some good D.
I got to send you a video where like Harbaugh's just like punching Herbert for no reason. It's really weird.
That's awesome.
I don't know what he's doing, but Herbert looks so confused.
Yeah. Hey man, that guy is good. Like he's a good locker room guy.
Yeah, totally. It'll be interesting to see how they develop. Again, they were playing the Raiders.
Yeah.
But it was solid. Like it was solid.
Yeah.
So give them credit. Okay, let's weekly pick.
Weekly picks. Thursday night, Buffalo at Miami.
Yikes. I'm scared.
I'm scared too. I think this is a coin flip. I have Miami though.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I have them too because I have to pick my boys, but I don't think we're going to win. I see we're favored on offense pools, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
I think if our defense can shut down Josh Allen, that is going to have to be that's going to be the name of the game.
Yeah. Because they're receiving.
Taron Johnson's also out, so
Yeah. Their corner.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
he is solid.
Yeah.
And obviously they have no Tre'Davious White and no Jordan Poyer, so that secondary is looking a little
It's
thin.
going to be a really close game in my opinion. Like
It'll be high
3-point
scoring,
game.
I think.
Yeah. Because I think both of your defenses will be lackluster.
Yeah. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm interested.
It'll be a good
honestly.
game. Good
I don't
Thursday
think
night.
they'll be able to cover Tyreek Hill. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
That's where I think you guys have the upper hand.
It is it is usually our upper hand. So
Yeah.
I mean he looked unbelievable this week.
I know.
And he just got arrested. So the Cowboys Saints,
I think the Cowboys will steamroll them.
really.
Like 40-point win, like what the Saints just did to the Panthers.
Okay.
Kind of like what the Cowboys did to the Browns. I think Derek Carr is going to be Derek Carr.
Do you now? You think the defense is going to make him back into Derek Carr?
Yes. We will see.
So
Derek Carr we're used to.
I pick the Cowboys, but I'm taking Saints to cover.
Okay.
I think it'll be close, but I think the Cowboys will win.
Fair enough.
Packers, Colts.
I have the Colts.
I mean, yeah, you have to kind of take the Colts, I guess, with no Jordan Love. So
Yeah, I don't. I think Jordan Love will be like a bad blow to them not to have. I don't even know who their backup is.
who was it? Someone came in.
I could quickly look.
Yeah, I forget who it was, but they came in and like fumbled the ball. I totally forget who it was at the end of the game there. But I am taking the Colts too. I liked how they looked.
Malik Willis.
Oh yeah, okay. I
backup.
thought it was Malik Willis. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, isn't Malik Willis on the Titans?
He can't throw.
Yeah.
He's not a very good arm talent. He could run, but
Yes. Minnesota and San Francisco. I have San Francisco.
same here.
As much as I liked what I saw from Minnesota, I don't see them being
Yeah.
able to do what they did to the Giants to the Niners.
Hey, Sam Darnold revenge.
Yeah. Titans, Jets.
I have the Jets.
Call me crazy. I'm taking the Titans.
I don't hate that honestly, but I think that this is a good game for like the Jets to bounce back.
It could be, but again, we talked about this last week, you and I just privately. That Titans defense, I think,
Yeah,
is sneaky.
they are sneaky.
And let's see how like the week develops. I don't know how Aaron Rodgers will react to what we saw on yesterday. But
And also, if you do like think about the Titans defense, they technically gave up 0 points, even though the Bears scored 24.
that is really funny.
It was 17-0. Will Levis threw a pick six. They got a fumble return.
The fumble return, and then the kick block return. No, the punt block.
Punt block return, and there was a pick that like field goal, and then I'm pretty sure like maybe they gave up like 6 points, like 2 other field goals, something like that. But the Titans defense held up well. It was Will Levis that ruined it for them.
Yeah, I don't know. maybe he'll take a step this week, but get more Tyjae Spears in the game. That's what we need.
Yeah. Do you have him in the league? Yeah, that's why. Ravens versus the Vegas Raiders go to the Ravens. That's a tongue twister.
I like Baltimore.
Raiders, Ravens.
I just think roster.
Good bounce back game too.
Yeah,
I think they might steamroll
at home. This one's a no-brainer for me. Chargers, Panthers. I mean, you have to take the Chargers.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Panthers are going to win a game this year.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I think they might be the worst team this year. Like, they might have the first pick again.
They looked really bad, and Bryce Young looked awful.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what
dude,
can you
he's
do?
he's like 5'2".
And it'll mean that the Harbaugh Chargers are going to go 2-0.
2-0, yeah. They'll be undefeated.
You know what? Give me Tampa Bay, by the way. Against Detroit.
Wow.
I know Detroit's at home.
Yeah.
I love what I saw from Tampa.
Oh, dude, I like that from you. That's ballsy.
I'm taking Tampa.
I'm taking Detroit on the premise that they played, in my opinion, they didn't play their best game on Sunday. And they also beat them by 30 last year.
Good point.
Or 20. It was like
I remember that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Baker's gonna be inspired, bro.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm taking the Jags to beat the Browns.
Same.
I don't think I can take the Browns to win until I have seen something that is a semblance of a competent offense.
Same. Unless I see it, I'm going to pick against them. Yeah. I need to see it first to believe it.
Yes. Okay, Jags it is. We're in agreement there.
Yeah.
Seahawks versus the Patriots.
I have the Seahawks.
I do too.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Take their win lightly, the Patriots.
At the end of the day, it is Jacoby Brissett that you're rolling out there.
Yeah. The Seattle defense isn't terrible too.
No, it is not. And they looked good. And Denver is not a terrible team.
Yeah.
Not once did I ever think Denver was going to win that game either. I don't know why.
I knew that the Seahawks would eventually pull it out.
Yeah. We've got the toilet bowl of the Giants and the Commanders.
Yeah, this is like whenever the Steelers play a game.
Yeah, I'm taking the Commanders.
Yeah, same.
I
think Daniel Jones will throw another pick six.
Maybe two.
Yeah.
I saw the stat where it was Daniel Jones has thrown more touchdowns to the other team than he has to his own team since the extension.
Yes.
3-2.
Yes.
3 pick sixes, 2 passing touchdowns. Unbelievable.
Someone pay that man.
Let me hang on in your voice here.
Daniel Jones sucks at football. Sorry, Nico.
That was awesome. Good laughs. The
yes.
Rams.
These are going to be fun, these voices.
The Rams are at the Cardinals.
Tough one. With no Puka, I'm taking Arizona.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Rams. I like what they did against the Lions.
I did too, but I think Puka's an important part of that offense, and the second he stopped playing, it all went south.
Fair enough.
To me, I liked what I saw from Arizona. And
I did too.
I think
it'll be a close game.
I think their offense I think the Rams offense won't be able to keep up with Arizona's. And as crazy as that sounds, again, maybe it was because the Bills' defense is weak this year, and who knows?
Yeah.
But Kyler is still an explosive player. You have
he's
Marvin
hard to
Harrison Jr. At the end of the day. Trey McBride is always a solid option. It's just a strong offense, and James Conner still was running well.
Yeah.
So for
They'll
me,
do a lot better than they did last year, in my opinion.
For me, I take Arizona. The Towels in Pittsburgh against Denver. I got to take the Towels, bro.
Yeah, I'm taking the Towels. They're going to be 2-0.
I know. They'll fly to Denver.
They're going to be 2-0, and they're going to be 2-0 with having 0 touchdowns.
Yeah.
They're going to be 2-0 with only kicking field goals.
Oh my goodness.
It'll be like 12-9, a field goal game.
This one's a tough one for me because part of me does want to take Denver.
Thank God for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They will make me happy.
Same.
Every time they suit up and take the field.
Dude, they're the best ever. They're the best.
All right, Cincinnati and KC. I mean,
I have KC.
You have to take based on how they looked this week. I'm taking Kansas City. It's just I think I take them to cover.
Yeah, I would take the Chiefs to cover too. I don't know how Cincinnati will score against us if they could barely score against.
But then again,
Patriots.
This is the type of game that Cincinnati could win. Like, this is one of those setup games where it's like, oh, the Chiefs look so good, and then
it is.
Cincinnati always beats you, And
It is, but they beat us like late season.
Yes, that is true.
We've never played them when they were weak in the early.
In the trenches of those first few weeks.
Dude, they always open up like 0-3.
It is funny that they do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, Bears, Texans. I do want to take the Bears, but I have to take Houston.
I think the Texans will expose them. I think the Bears are fraudulent.
Yeah, I mean they're still very raw as a team.
I don't think they deserved that win against.
No,
us.
not at all. Not at all. Tennessee played a better game.
Yeah.
Like you said, Will Levis.
Yeah. I think that the Texans will win by like 20.
Yeah. I think it'll be a 10 within 10 points, but
yeah.
maybe like 7.
Yeah.
8.
Like what we saw like the Jets get beat by, I think like it'll be as dominant of a game as that. Yeah.
I am taking Houston, so.
Yeah.
And then Eagles, Falcons. I mean, I can't really bet with Kirk Cousins the way he looked, so.
I think that Atlanta's offense will perform a lot better than they did against the Steelers. I think they'll keep it close. I still think Philly is a better team, and I think Philly will win.
Yes.
I think it'll be within.
And they're at home.
I think it'll be within 7 points.
Yeah.
Like,
it's so hard for me to say.
Even like if this, I think that they could win by like 7, but I think it'll be like either within 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And that's it.
Philly though.
So those are the weekly picks.
Yeah. Look at that. You have your parlay?
I'm pulling mine up. You got yours ready?
Yeah, I got mine ready.
Okay, why don't you fire it off while I
we might have some similar legs.
Yeah?
We always end up having at least one. Yeah, we always end up having at least one.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so this is somewhat off of recency bias, somewhat like I feel like strong about, but I have these are all spreads.
Sure.
So,
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, Chargers -6.5 against Carolina. The Commanders -2.5 against the Giants. Rams +1.5 against the Cardinals, and then Chiefs -5.5 against the Bengals.
I mean, I like a lot of what you said. I think,
except for the Rams pick, I think we would all agree on all of them.
Yes.
So $10 plays 113.
I love it. That's your promising parlay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have one same pick. I will say, but I have 2 spreads, 2 money lines.
Nice.
The same pick is the Chargers spread.
Yeah,
I
had
think
a feeling.
Too good of value.
Yeah, same.
A 6.5. I think
the Panthers just lost Derek Brown too.
Did they?
Knee injury.
I didn't even see that.
Season.
I didn't even see that.
And he's their best defensive lineman.
Yes, and I mean, I have to take the Chargers here. So -6.5 is free money. I would put a lot on that.
Yeah, same. But that's like a college fund. Like you're saving money for your kids to go to college.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You can put the college fund on the Chargers. That's how confident I am.
Returns more than a high interest savings account.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
My other spread is Tampa Bay Bucks to cover +7 against the Lions.
It's a good line, +7.
Yeah, I think they'll keep it close. I think it will be then 7. Mm-hmm. And then my money lines, I have the Jags against the Browns. I like the value at -174.
That is good value.
The Colts, almost an identical line, -176 against the Packers.
That's
2
good
teams.
value.
Yeah, 2 teams that I just think are like 100% going to win this week.
Oh, and the Browns are on the road too.
Yeah.
Got to consider that.
So to me, to recap, that's Chargers -6.5, Bucks +7, Colts money line, Jags money line. It's actually less than I usually do. So it's only 10 to win 80. It's only +800. Usually
Still pretty good.
Usually like to go for the higher value, but we're keeping it light this week. This is something that I would put like $50 on though. Maybe the Bucks is the only one I'm not super sure about. Mm-hmm. But if you take the Bucks out and put like $50 on it, that's an unbelievable return. Like that's returning 185.
Yeah.
So
it's a good value. Because Chargers, Colts, and Jags, right? Just those 3 if you take out the Bucks.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Before we totally even forget, this podcast is still brought to you by
BetStamp.
By BetStamp.
Yeah.
And we have a little ad read as per usual. But please sign up because we would love to help make you make some money. Again, take our picks with a grain of salt, but you can make your own. I see you on BetStamp there right now, and you're comparing odds. And
I'm looking at the best value from. So
give us a good example.
So then I get the best bang out of my buck.
Give us an example.
So right here, I'm looking at the Lions game, Lions versus Bucks, and then if I want to pick a spread, let's say I want to pick Bucks +7, I click on it, and then it shows me every single sports book that offers that.
What's got the best odds right now?
The best odds right now is Pinnacle.
Okay, and what are they at?
-106, and then.
So on FanDuel, for reference, I'm getting that. Oh, you can tell me, actually.
And then on FanDuel, it's -110.
There you go.
There you go. Extra $4.
There you go.
You put in 100.
Now you know exactly.
You know what
to do.
$4 could buy you?
A lot.
You
Actually,
could
not a lot these days. But
you could get a junior chicken.
You could get a junior
because
chicken.
you used a different sportsbook.
You're
you could just
$1
get
away from a
junior chicken.
McPix meal.
Yeah. Just because you used a different sportsbook with the help of BetStamp, you could get yourself a junior chicken on the house.
There you go. And as you know, I mean, sports betting has really risen in popularity over the past couple of years. You see the ads everywhere on TSN.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously this is our way of trying to get you started if you're not already started, or get ahead by getting on more sports books. Again, like you said, if you have more sports books, it's the best way to maximize your profits because you'll be able to get the best odds. And at the end of the day, this is the best time to sign up now that we're starting the NFL season. So if you visit our page, signupexpert.com/Cootes, you'll be connected to all the sportsbooks in your region along with a review of each platform and its unique benefits. All these sportsbooks have valuable sign-up offers for new users, and when you register through our link, you will automatically receive the top offer at each book. When you use multiple sportsbooks, you ensure that you can always access the best available odds, which is key to successful sports betting. If you want to take advantage of these benefits and support our brand, please consider signing up for your next sportsbook or sportsbooks at signupexpert.com/Cootes. And with that brings us to the end.
That brings us in. Let's
wrap it up.
We'll call it over. Wrap it up.
Call it a week. We get a little applause going. We're back, everybody. That's how we feel that football is back.
Yeah.
And we are glad to be back with you. So
my happiness just goes like times 3,000.
Oh, of course.
In my life.
I will say August was a tough month for me.
Yeah, August sucks. It's like Daniel Jones. It sucks.
Wrong one. I clicked the wrong button.
It's like Daniel Jones. It sucks.
This is August or Daniel Jones, whichever one your nightmares.
These
He's the
voices are
best.
fun, bro.
He's the best. I hope that he gets paid somewhere else too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I don't think it'll happen.
No, not a chance.
All right, everyone. Enjoy week 2. We look forward to seeing you again next week.
Yeah.
We didn't have an episode last week just because we felt we had nothing to spew, and it would have been like a 15-minute episode. So this is our first one. And we thank you all for tuning in.
Cheers to the first episode, guys.
Cheers to being back. Season 3 of the podcast. Or is it season 2?
Well,
called
us
it-
too. It's season 2.
Season 2 with us too, but being a podcast, season 3.
Yeah.
Season 2.5.
Yeah.
Same thing. Whatever you want to call it. Either way, it's Cootes Paradise. This has been Cootes Paradise. And we thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Enjoy week 2, and we will see you all before week 3.
Make good choices, kids.
Make good choices, kids, yes. And sports betting or just in general.
Yeah. Take care. Brush
Take
your
it
hair.
easy. See you later. Bye-bye.